About 2 years ago, Apple released the first Apple Watch, and being a first-generation product, of course, it had a few big issues, a lack of speed being one of them. But now, about 2 years later, Apple has released a new watch, and essentially, it has learned from the first generation's mistakes, and Apple is calling it the Series 2. Now, my experience with this watch can be summed up in exactly one word: faster. Tasks like checking the weather or checking the stocks on the Series 1, which previously seemed like a bear, now seem like a breeze on the Series 2. And also, most of the glitches and weird software mishaps that happened with the Series 1 have now been completely ironed out with the Series 2. So bottom line, it's way more capable than the first generation. Another big focus for the Series 2 is the capability and functionality when working out with the watch. For one, it's now completely waterproof. Plus, you have this really oddly satisfying way to get the water out of your ports. And two, it now has built-in GPS, so you no longer have to bring your phone with you if you want to more accurately track a mileage-oriented workout. I will mention, however, that I actually tested the difference in between the Series 1 and the Series 2 when tracking a run, and they're not that far off from each other. So that being said, the Series 1 is still very capable in that respect. Now moving on to the models, Apple has really changed around a lot of stuff this year. We of course have the same stainless steel and aluminum models of the Apple Watch, but now replacing those crazy expensive gold watches, we now have this really nice looking ceramic model. Apple has also kept the Hermes line? Let's go with that. And now we have the Nike Plus Edition, which is actually what I have here. What you get in a nutshell with the Nike Plus Edition is 2 custom watch faces that can be heavily customized. You get the new Nike Volt color throughout most of the watch faces, and of course the SpongeBob band, which you currently cannot buy separately. Now this model is obviously geared more towards runners, and as a runner, I really like it. The band itself offers more ventilation, plus it saves you from the gross, nasty, smelly just nastiness that happens underneath the band once you take it off after a run. Now, I'm hoping that Apple is going to sell these separately. I mean, it would be really nice, and I mean, I could totally see them doing that sometime down the road, but as of right now, they are exclusive to buying these watches. But I mean, until then, I'm sure you can find a pretty convincing knockoff on Amazon. Now, when it comes to the overall experience, it's sort of a mixed bag for me. Now, obviously, it retains the same exact design, but it's now just a little bit bulkier. And you can see it, and you can feel it. Now, this is definitely something that still bothers me, even after wearing this consecutively for quite a while now. But on the software end of things, it's now running watchOS 3, which is what I think a whole heck of a lot better than the first 2 attempts. Overall, it makes more sense, and it's more user-friendly. Now again, on the software side, it's really great, but on the hardware side, it's kind of stale and just a little bit bulkier. And that's really all there is to say about the Apple Watch Series 2. I will mention that the screen is definitely brighter, and the battery life tends to be a little bit better, but I mean, that's really it. Now, if you're still wondering whether or not to upgrade, I think you should really question what you tend to do with your watch. If you are an exercise buff, or you like to track your workouts on your watch, yeah, I think it's a pretty good upgrade. And remember, it's a 2-year life cycle, so you're going to be waiting probably 2 more years until the next version. And I mean, honestly, I sort of view the Apple Watch Series 2 as sort of like an S upgrade to the Apple Watch life cycle. But if you're looking for a fresh new design and some pretty dope new features, maybe wait it out for the next one.